Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, everybody, welcome back.
Yeah, Joe and Kevin here.
Hello.
We're back with season 2 of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah, we made it through season one.
We did.
Loved it. Not sure how to feel about how everything went down in the finale. We felt like we wrongly were saying like, "Oh, look, growth from everybody," and then we get to
weren't wrong. It just played out differently.
it played out differently, right? I think it's a realistic way of, hey, we look like we're doing better just to take a step back, as in almost all people do when they're trying to get better.
Yeah.
And Rebecca and Josh and Greg, collectively as a group, all took major steps back as far as character growth goes.
Yeah. I'm glad we're starting this now because the way it ended with her and Josh in the car together, it wasn't necessarily that happy ending.
It was not the happy ending.
It was very much like The Graduate.
Yeah.
I think we bring that up
Right,
a lot.
right.
But it really was. Like, they did their thing. She's on his chest, and she's like, "Oh, I moved to West Covina for you." And then all of a sudden, he's kind of like, "What?"
Yeah,
You know?
which is a fair reaction. Like
Yeah.
that is a big revelation. But it also felt like them hooking up was a lot more casual for Josh than it was for her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like he's like,
kinda
"Whoa, babe,
was.
this is just we're just hooking up here."
But at the same time, like he was like longing for her the whole episode.
Right, yeah.
The last couple episodes, he was like, "I love Rebecca." Basically, he didn't say that, but he kind of
Right.
implied it. But that also could just be from us seeing it through Rebecca's perspective, where
Sure.
she is quite delusional, and even Josh was on like the magic carpet, like she said she
Well,
wanted.
I think Josh is making the same mistake Rebecca did, and that Josh was unhappy with Valencia,
Mhm.
right? Then he broke up with Valencia.
She
and-
broke up with him.
Right. Yeah.
Which, still,
The
good for
ultimatum,
her,
right.
honestly.
But yeah, really good for her.
Yeah.
And then his first reaction was, "I know what'll fix this problem. Run to Rebecca." She's like fixing all of her problems was run to Josh.
Yeah.
Everyone has the same problem of if I'm just with the right person, that'll solve everything. And that's one of the nice things about we were just talking about the ghost.
Oh yeah.
Dream Ghost.
Dream
I keep
Ghost.
thinking of the Dream Ghost, when she's like, "Stop looking for a man to be the answer to all of your problems," which is exactly what she needs to hear.
Yeah.
Interesting that was her telling herself that. But yeah, we're starting off this season in a bit of a mess with the three central characters.
Yeah. I feel kind of bad for Greg, honestly. He blew it.
He blew it. Greg was
That was all him.
Greg acting like an idiot to prove what a man he is was stupid. It was toxic and stupid.
I think that really highlighted his drinking problem too.
It highlighted his drinking problem. It highlighted his self-loathing, and the simple fact that he has no idea just how to be a person with another person.
Yeah, which is weird because I feel like he is very personable.
Yeah,
but
I do too.
But as of late, I don't know if it's because of Rebecca, but he became quite dark, honestly.
Yeah, he did.
Second half of the season.
Right, yeah, I like Greg a lot more in the first half of the season than I did the second.
More
for
optimistic.
sure. Yeah, or at least more straightforward.
Yeah,
and because that was what we liked about Greg, right? He's a really straightforward guy. And then when things started, we actually was dating Rebecca. Then that all changed. Now it's like, oh, now I need to put on this show.
It really kind of changed even with Heather. Even with Heather, I was like, why is Greg kind of mean right now?
Right. Yeah.
You know? So I guess we'll
find
figure it out.
Right.
They're gonna. Really curious to see if we get a new title sequence.
We have to, right?
I don't know. We'll see. Before we get going, though, guys, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, leave us a comment down below, and please, please, please subscribe.
Absolutely. We'd like to welcome some new Patreon
Sure
subscribers. So, Kyle, Will Leg, Kiwi86, Quinn in the Clouds, Chad Mendoza, Caitlin, Maya, David Jara, and Joy Mullane. Thank you and welcome. We super appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
If you would like to check out the full-length reactions to this and our other content, please check out the link to our Patreon in the description below. We are 4 episodes ahead on almost all of our content now, including Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. So by the time you're seeing this, we should be up around episode 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Math.
We'll be in it.
On season 2. So please feel free to check that out. All right. So I guess we cover all that. Make sure you have your own copy to watch along with us, or watching on Netflix. You have to sync with your own material.
Yeah, we can't show you copyrights.
Right. So.
Did you mean what you said?
Say no. This is not a good idea.
What did you mean when you said our love story can finally begin?
Post-coital conversation starter.
That's what I would say.
Yeah. I was high on that, on what we just did there.
So let's just stop talking about it, okay?
She's gaslighting him.
Yeah, she is.
Talking about love, and I just think we need to pump the brakes.
Oh, I guess it works out better.
That was dark.
Feels better for dating a dumb guy. Oh, this is cool. It really kind of points to the fact that I'm a girl in love, and I'm not supposed to have any accountability.
The old school, 20s musical
Oh, yeah.
kind of thing.
Thanks again for letting me crash here while I'm in between places.
Oh my gosh, of course.
Oh, so he is
Oh, so he's living there now.
Wow.
Time to hit the couch.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay.
That's so weird.
Keeps things simpler between us, you know?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
so
you're right.
stupid. You can have sex with her, but you can't sleep with her?
Want to bang you, then go straight to your couch.
Yeah.
While I'm sleeping here with you. Like, I'm staying in your home.
Boundaries.
I made Josh feel like he was the one pushing me into a commitment. I mean, it was a brilliant argument.
Honey, he's just there for the sex. He's exploiting you. He's F-exploiting you.
Yeah.
Face it, Rebecca. What you've got with Josh is an Airbnb with benefits.
You are so wrong.
Yeah.
You don't even know what happened this morning. Okay, this just popped into my knowledge. Why don't you leave a few things here? You shouldn't have to keep everything in your car like a vagrant.
Is that Greg's sweatshirt? Greg said he wanted to go to Emory, right?
Greg's doing great. I've barely heard from him, so
I don't think I'd ever
he
talk to
is
her again.
Fine. Greg is not fine.
Oh,
Wow.
radio silence.
So he
the
has
rest of the
no
month.
idea.
So you and Josh needn't worry about Greg. I am clearly out of his life, and that's cool.
You are ping-ponging around.
Yeah. Paula's really
You
killing
are,
it
and
right
it's
now.
not good for you or me. I don't think Josh cares about you the way you want him to.
Yeah,
I think
I
you want
agree.
a great romance.
We called
and
that from
you
the
know what?
beginning.
Maybe I was wrong.
What, Paula?
Okay.
I mean, don't you see what the drawer means?
Yes, I do.
He's just using
It
more of
means
you.
you're ducking a homeless man.
Yeah.
Little compliments here and there that I secretly stockpile in my woman brain.
Woman brain.
I can live for
They're really
days
leaning
off
into
some
that,
of
like,
it.
I'm just a girl.
It's shot so well, though.
It is, isn't it?
I hope Daryl's not gone, honestly.
He might not be in this episode to make that bit work.
Sure.
I mean, he's sleeping on a couch.
You mean the one she sold for $35 to a stranger who defiled it with his seed?
Yes. Time now.
Yeah,
Oh my
we
God.
just got that harness, so going up a level.
Do you lease stuff out? No, I don't live with my mom. I want to sleep with crazy. That's fine. Sex with crazy is great. Is it great, by the way? How great? It's unbelievable.
I've got you a toothbrush.
I know, it's a lot. Okay, let me give you the
Freaking
grand
ice
total.
cream
Okay,
truck
so
thing.
You seen the Sting?
I have seen the thing.
Sting?
The Sting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
I
not
said
it.
the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I said Sting.
Yeah, it's not the Sting. Yeah.
yes.
Very different movies.
Yeah.
This gave me the idea. So I'm gonna put Scott Joplin in
Wilbur
every drawer.
Bush and Sundance
In
Guy.
fact, this drawer.
Oh my God. He wanted to be handcuffed.
Yeah, apparently.
That would just terrify me. I don't want to be.
Oh,
Strapped
that's
down.
really vulnerable.
Yeah.
Well, if anyone else had to screw her, it might as well be my best friend.
I'm sorry. I'm so
Yeah, that's
sorry.
really messed up, actually.
Josh, I'm sorry. Are you sure you're freaking out about Greg? Because it seems like you're just freaking out about us.
No, it's about what's right and what's wrong. You and I are on pause.
What? No, Josh, come. No.
That's more than fair.
Oh, Greg. And if you don't tell me right now, I will physically harm you without a moment's hesitation.
Just a little kid.
Just
Yeah.
so you know.
But I can't.
Now I can finally buy that kayak.
¿Cómo está?
Maybe he needs a little break from you and your woo-woo-woo.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured he was just there.
Right.
Recovering from your dad.
Oh, hey, okay, anytime.
Maybe you're right. Maybe he was in rehab during that time.
Yeah.
You scared the crap out of me. What are you doing in here?
I kinda slept here. Or the only choices are staying here or living with my parents.
Dude, you gotta figure it out. Because you can't stay here.
Because if I don't find Greg, I won't be able to confess everything about me and Josh and get his unconditional blessing, and then I'm just gonna lose everything.
Unconditional blessing. God.
Including the Scott Joplin drawer.
Oh, boom. It's great. It'll make things easier.
You're giving you a key to your apartment?
I love these two.
I love these two.
Right?
What, a drawer? No. Because he's got a dresser. Just for the essentials.
I can have it all, Paula. All I need to do is just find Greg.
She is more out of control now than
Crazy
ever. I
eyes,
feel like,
man.
yeah.
You know, I can't. Yeah, okay, hold on. It is.
It is the only road in the show, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
A couple times I said that.
Literally everything.
I'm Greg.
Oh, shh. Gotta say.
This is really wrong
So,
of him to be
I'm
listening
here
to this.
because
Oh, yeah.
One
Big
night,
time.
my plan was to knock out these meetings, get my court card signed, and go back to being as angry as I could with just about anyone I could think of. My mom, my dad, my... that I'm an alcoholic. And I've known that since I had my first drink, seeing that reality. And now that I have, the funny thing is, I'm not as angry anymore.
Is now a bad time to tell him about Josh?
Oh,
Yeah, probably. I would say so. Yeah, even Paula's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
yeah.
Wow.
Her level of selfishness is at an 11 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tough break for Greg.
I don't care about that guy. I always knew he was a boozer. No, I feel bad because I realized something.
Why?
Did another fistful of blow. I'm addicted to her life. It's like I can give advice and I can listen, but I cannot do any more immoral or illegal things. No more schemes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I agree.
Great. Okay, I just need you to sign something. This is just a simple contract laying out the terms of our friendship. It stipulates that my services as a friend are limited to consultation and support and exclude shenanigans.
What an introspective episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really smart.
Everyone's being introspective and thoughtful except Rebecca.
Yeah.
I think you were right about the Greg thing. It's just I have this intuition. Until we make things okay with Greg, I do not think we should interact in a romantic way. Yeah, I'm glad that we're practicing self-control.
Me too. We're super mature.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. These two are children.
Well, yeah, it looks like you're falling back.
I feel like Greg's going to find out about this in the worst way possible.
Always,
I don't know what it is, but walking on a situation like this or something, that's how Greg's going to find out.
100%.
This is one of the few healthy relationships on the show.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, go to law school. Okay.
Good for her.
Dark.
Dark.
You know, I really liked that. I
did too.
I liked how different it really was as far as like tone is. Like tonally, that was
Sure,
very,
absolutely.
very different from anything else we said on the show. Like we said during the episode, it was a very introspective episode.
Yeah.
Very much about addiction.
Oh, yeah.
And not necessarily just like substances, obviously Greg is, but I mean off one another, off
Yeah.
of, like the high you get from doing something.
They're
you're
all.
supposed to be
It's
doing.
all addiction to something toxic.
Sure.
All of them.
Yeah.
But Rebecca was the one person that, and you're right, Josh to an extent too, who just never even bothered thinking about how terrible they were being.
No, Josh is kind of a leech a little bit.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think he's a bad person per se.
No.
I just think that he is emotionally immature.
Sure.
He's a nice guy. I think he definitely means well, and he's aware that he shouldn't be doing this. And I mean, the fact that he went over there is probably like, concerning. But like he was like, "Hey, I'm over here to like tell you, we can't do this."
Right, and then they did it.
And they did it.
Right. No, I think Rebecca and Josh have a lot of the same problems.
Sure.
And one of them is they are both decent people that are doing horrible things because they can't recognize that what they're doing is horrible because they are emotionally broken.
I think, yeah, you're right. 100%. Emotionally broken is like really, really key in that. I don't know why Josh is emotionally broken. He seems like he kind of had everything,
He's just a child that doesn't know what he wants.
That's probably what it is. He's probably been spoiled. His parents obviously, have money, and not that that's an issue, but like it seems like he never really had to struggle for much.
Well, he's always been independent. He started dating Valencia in high school and moved in. They've probably been together forever. Well, they didn't live together, but they were together forever. And
dependence, the key word there,
right?
He's very dependent,
right? And now that he is untethered with her, he needs something else, and it seems to be Rebecca for right now. Although he's not really wanting to be with Rebecca, it's a mess.
Yeah, and Rebecca was borderline unlikable this episode.
Yeah, she was. She was pretty terrible in this episode. She
Yeah.
was. But I mean, so was Josh. I feel like they were both pretty gross in this episode.
Well,
but
the whole AA thing, she knows
Right.
exactly. I mean, she got Paula to find out where Greg is, and then just really didn't seem to care that he was like hurting
right
the way he was. So.
No, it was all about getting Greg's approval to move on. Is all she really wanted. She wanted to put Greg in a box so that she could be with Josh. And that's all it really was about.
Well, here's a weird thing. Do you think Greg cares?
Yeah, I do.
You?
I think it's going to be a thing. Yeah.
I mean, I guess he doesn't know that's what
Right.
she was there for. I mean,
Right.
she was coming to see him, and he was just like, "Nah, don't want to see you right now. Can't
Right.
see you." But yeah, he has no inkling that she's with Josh.
Right.
Or maybe a small one. I mean, they're making googly eyes at each other at the party. So
Yeah, but I don't think those are together.
yeah, I don't think so either.
I think the fact that she's been hooking up with Josh and Josh been staying in her house is going to be a surprise.
I'd be pretty
All right.
PO'd.
All right,
Alrighty, guys.
We'll
Well,
catch you on the next one. Yeah.
We'll see you.